go hate the game. How do you change your slider? Okay. I just changed up my sliders. However they work. I got my uniform. Ooh, all purple and orange with white. Okay, that's cool. I go all black. That's also cool. I'm going all black. Fuck that shit. I'm going all black. That's slick. That's slick. The Ravens has a black uniform. That goes. That's just that. It's hard. That's actually slick. I'm wearing all black right now. Actually, it's slick. That is slick.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of
Hopefully, we're not saying racist shit right now. Because we're saying. I know, but like, I'm just saying, hope we're not being racist because we're saying black. Get it?
Again.
Yeah, it's been a long wait for fans of the sport. It's one thing to have a draft and OTAs. It's another to actually start hitting one another. And I know for these guys on the field, they can't wait to hit somebody else. And it's also the time
they get the ball this time. They get the ball again.
We're through the warm-ups. Both teams are ready. And we're off from Baltimore. On the return, Britton Covey. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by a QB coming into his 5th NFL season out of Oklahoma. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone of football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power.
Oh, I am changing this. What is going on with my team right now? Hold on, Maelle. What did you do in the wrong spot?
You get him into the short yardage situations or around the goal line, he finds a way to get in, but it's not just there. He's got a deep...
Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And this is picked up by the Ravens. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And we'll take a glance at their 7th-year QB.
You really do love these moments as a quarterback, bouncing on that field, energized by what your defense just did, giving you a gift at the turnover. It's a really optimal field position. Wouldn't it be rude, Kate, of them not to accept that gift and put an early lead up to really crush their opponent's spirit?
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing now, following the turnover. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Ready.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
They'll try and throw it here. This throw is caught. And in for the Baltimore touchdown.
I got first down on 2 plays. That's crazy, man.
Now to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Covey now to return this. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Now here he goes. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Coming in for the stop was Michael Pierce.
Why is my team separate? They're not in the same position.
You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time.
I have Vanessa on my left, which is technically my right, which is not the right spot she needs to be.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running for it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain
That
and a
explains
first
it.
down.
I have Vanessa Afton on my right side and Maelle on my left. I don't get that. I think they swapped it.
Motion man left is Brown. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Stays in the pocket. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted. And the Ravens take over. Not an interception by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is clean, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. So now here's 3rd and 5. Another carry for him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
He just did a basketball emo. Did you see that?
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Covey now to return this.
Oh, what the hell? No way, he just fumbled that. Hold on a second. What happened here? He wasn't even he was on the ground. John, you have to look at this, bro. You have to look at this. Dude, you did not, can you believe what happened? I did a perfect hit stick on this guy. This guy right here, right? He brushes it off, and then he For some reason, it was on the ground, but then the ball came out as another hit stick happened. I did a double hit stick. The second one jarred the ball out after he hit the ground. That doesn't make sense. How did that happen? They might call that a booth review because that doesn't make sense. He was on the ground when I fumbled him. That doesn't make sense though. How do you do a double hit stick if he's about to hit to be on the ground? Do you know what I mean? That doesn't make sense. That's crazy though. Especially on a kickoff, that's crazy. Like, I don't ever do double hit sticks.
Covey now to return this. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And Brock, they are not off to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some void.
Oh, he lost the football.
Jalen Hurts just fumbled again. He fumbled for the first time. Wow, I'm surprised. What are they doing? They could give me the ball at this point. Their ball figures only at 7, and they're doing this.
Picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to throw now. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Will come up 1st and 10.
Come on.
Here's the lone back on the handoff.
I got a flag. Okay. I was going backwards, but I was going back up and forwards. Of course I got holding. Golden Freddy, come on, man. What are you doing? Golden Freddy, what are you doing, man? Lock in, dude. Don't do those holding flags now.
They'll run here following the penalty.
What the hell kind of run was that?
It's a gain of 5. That brings up second down.
They're gonna run 10 plus. Look at this X Factor. Dun, 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 dun. I didn't work that.
And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Hey, let's go.
They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip gain. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Covey now to return this. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
Hurts now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Breaks the tackle, still going. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. 2nd and 3 now. Here's another carry for Barkley. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the
Their running plays are doing better than we thought.
and break their pride.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. And they've got themselves another first and 10.
They are. Same as the Eagles and the Ravens right now.
From the gun, a give to Gainwell. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. Toss play to Barkley. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. They pick up one on the run.
These guys are just doing running plays right now. This is bad. We need to do a passing play. They might do a passing play here.
Barkley on the shoot. What a hit! And the ball's loose! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. So on fourth down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that lowers the gap to 25 points.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
The Ravens are pretty fast. They have a pretty fast. They have a pretty fast player base. Their moves are fast,
Chance here
bro.
for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Here we go.
To throw here on first down. Has him on the quick hitter.
Ooh,
Stiff arm 6.
I was out of bounds on that play. I was trying to get more yardage.
That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment.
How did I get that fumble, though? Been on live for 17 minutes. Done pregame, preseason.
Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens.
Ooh, I got my new quarterback.
They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. It's Reed Blankenship making the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
I got my backups now.
Back to the well again. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I got new players.
For the backup now. Hits him on the out route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Let's go now.
They'll try and punch it in. And they make a
It's the
stop at the
one.
last
Come
minute to
on.
gain
I was
down
so
the
close.
line. It's 2nd and goal. Gonna keep this one and go. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown. The Ravens making this a laugher before halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. They kick the running back in motion. To throw is Pickett. As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. This first down, Brock, from the 43. Pickett will look to throw. couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. We're going to look now, Brock, at their picks from this year's draft. A group that they've been more than willing to say they are very excited about bringing in.
Well, lots of folks on the media side, and frankly, other NFL front offices, Kate, have talked about the steals in this class. Some guys who should have gone much, much earlier than where they ended up going. This is a group that, if everything works out, could provide a lot more value than the picks they were spent on.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Throwing the out route complete. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Darius Slay with the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they don't allow a lane to form. Defense taking care of that play near the line. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Oh my God. Holding. Who is it this time? Golden Freddy again with the holding flag? Like, dude, I thought you could do that today.
And now we're going to wait to see how they
That's
respond.
twice. What are you doing, Golden Freddy?
Here he is on
I'm gonna
third
run this.
long.
Do stuff, run. Good, run. And there you go. Yep, break that tackle. Yep, there you go.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 38. Short pass brought in. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tack on 7 more to their lead.
I think it's been broken since 26 about to release.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27.
No.
Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some.
I wonder what the
momentum
Nick
as they
Madden's
get
gonna
set.
look like.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Ravens get it back after making their 3rd first down
That running
interception.
animation. Why am I using my backup for interceptions instead of my other players? That doesn't make any sense.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Escapes the pocket. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him.
What the fuck? Did you see that, John?
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
One guy grabbed me, like, fully, but didn't tackle me.
They'll give it to him inside. Takes it in for the
I
Baltimore
broke the
touchdown.
tackle. Like, it was full-on gripped, and I didn't, like, the tackle wasn't, like, successful.
That one splits the uprights.
Like, I was being held on, and like, I broke the tackle, even though I was supposed to become a tackle. It was weird.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away.
It was weird. Because he fully grabbed onto me, and like, I didn't let go until after, like, I slipped.
And he gets up beyond the 20, but they
The fumbles are not
plant
running on
him a
top
few
of
inches
fumbles
into the
right now. This is
ground
bad.
to end that return. The Eagles ready for their next shot here on offense. Kenny Pickett leading them out.
Diving catch. Let's go. By Tampa. TJ Tampa. That's his third interception in this game. Even though I have a better team than my backups, I'm still getting interceptions. With this guy alone.
He's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him. Seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling. It's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
From the red zone now. Has it down close.
Oh, at the 1. Come on.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup.
And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
I'm only at 56 points, and it's only 3 points. What's going on with this? I'm on All-Pro, right? Let me take a look. I'm on All-Pro, right? Yeah, I am. Why am I playing like I'm on Rookie?
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away.
I don't know.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Big shot.
That hit stick though. Hit him hard.
Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field.
Wait, hold on 1 second. I need to put some. Okay, I can't put her in there.
I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
The quarter time now. I see what
That's gonna be their first. Pickett to throw. That one's good. He takes a
out of midair.
That chunk worth a nice 21.
But they still got the ball. That doesn't make sense, dude. I thought it was a fumble for sure out of midair.
Pickett set to pass.
Well, that was close. Who's this guy again? Is this Kenny Pickett? As a backup? As a backup QB for the Eagles? He's doing this good?
Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And they've got him down near the red zone.
This is crazy. They have Kenny Pickett as a backup QB. Dude, he's doing this phenomenal.
Here's Pickett. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive
Field goal again. And
so on fourth down, on comes the Eagles kicker Jake Elliott for the try.
Jake Elliott.
It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder.
And he made it.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much. Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm.
Oh my God, I'm gone!
Oh, what a stiff arm!
Dude, no way I was at the 26. I did a good recovery there. Jesus, I was like gone.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Get stiff-armed. I got a holding flag. As soon as I stiff-arm someone.
And this isn't resolved quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense.
Holding. Offense.
Mangle. Okay.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back.
Come on.
Blown back, it's the handoff. Oh, stiff arm.
And I'm gone this outbreak.
Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
And lost to the Eagles again. Yeah.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. The Eagles setting out their offense one last time in the first half. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum before halftime here, Brock, or if they just choose to head off and lick their wounds. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
That was one time, though, wasn't it?
To throw, Pickett. Flush down out to his left. Now here he goes. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Markers reset.
Tom Brady was actually the GOAT of NFL.
Now Pickett. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It's a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those
Would've
field
caught
goals
that,
are
man.
far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength.
Who's going to be in the halftime? More backups?
Back to throw it. He's got a man left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain, and they'll set it down. So we've reached the half of this preseason opener. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you two in just a moment. The preseason is upon us as these two teams get things rolling. They'll have 2 more games after this to get ready before week 1 comes our way. It'll be here before you know it. In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed. They'll watch the second half with the shoulder pads off. But plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back out to Kate Scott. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Here comes the Baltimore offense to begin quarter number 3. And whether it was their game plan or not, they were pretty quick to realize the ground game, yeah, that was working. And they made that the centerpiece of what they were doing offensively.
Yeah, the great thing when you get a run game like this going in the first half is you know it will lay the foundation for what's to come. These guys will be energized going into that locker room at halftime, and they'll be excited to build on that foundation in the second half.
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead.
I feel like the Ravens are kicking ass. Like, they do so good. I think I should play this team more often, because I think they did better than other teams. No, it's up to the... I don't want to go that far, but I say they're probably better than...
The Ravens kicking team is
right now is the Eagles. Because they're 9-70.
He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now.
We're in the 4th quarter.
And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them?
I'm in the 3rd. I just started my 3rd quarter.
Performance so far in this one. 3 interceptions mixed in among his work. It's really
well then.
He's been able to do out there. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles cut into the lead by another point. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Ravens and this running back headed back out for a new series. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. And like his dad before him, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. on the tackle. Back-to-back carries here. He's out near midfield and still going. Has a hole left, room to run. Launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Ravens can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Another drive coming up for this offense. And this is going to be far from the only time these replays will be on the screen over the next week, Brock, but they're not going to enjoy watching. And they pick him off again! And the Ravens take over after returning it inside the red zone.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. It's not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
I get a holding flag again. Who is it this time?
Holding. Offense.
Owen and Freddie again. How many times you gotta frickin' do a holding flag? Come on, man. Lock in. Stop doing that. Make it way harder for me. Another holding flag. Okay, I might have to stop the running flag here. I might have to stop the running game.
Holding. Offense.
Reina. Great. Yeah, 1st and 30. This is horrible. 1st and 30. What the fuck, man? John, look at this. 1st and 30. From the holding flags, bro.
Give now to the running back. Has a lane inside the 25.
Because I got all the holding flags. I got like 3 holding flags in one game.
Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
And I'll be back like 30 yards. Like, what the fuck, man?
Another carry for him. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line.
That's not supposed to happen at all.
Need to get a chunk here.
1st and 30.
They give it to him again. Broke through the tackle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what...
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. They'll begin with a quick... Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And this is picked up by the Ravens! Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Wait, how does the Eagles have 10 turnovers?
The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
I don't understand. Like, I think there were fumbles, some were interceptions. Like, what the hell? Not the 26-yard line. I'm gonna decline that. I'm gonna decline that because I'm at the 26. I don't want to go back too far.
That penalty is declined.
The penalty is declined. God. Why do I have to say so much things?
To throw it on 1st
Boink.
down.
It's deflected. Of course.
Incomplete. No dice on that
Oh,
prior pass.
good.
Second down. Now a give left side.
Stiff arm. Get off me.
He breaks the tackle.
Stiff arm. Game room.
And the run continues.
Wait, hold on. What the fuck?
And they catch up to him, but not
Wait, you're playing the
until he
Chiefs
had a huge
against
gain
your team?
and a first down. The running back gets it on the draw. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Yeah.
He gets another
Oh,
shot
you
in.
switched
And
teams.
this time he gets it done.
Or save
Touchdown.
files in that case.
The Ravens
Am I gonna break 100 points at the end of this season? At the end of this preseason? Because I'm at 91 right now. What's the Eagles doing? These guys are playing bad. Bro, I'm at 91. And I'm still in the third quarter.
Returning it from the 4.
Yeah, cause yeah. Cause after the next one, it's 98.
And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football.
Is the Ravens this good? I don't know what's going on.
Running left, it's Gainwell. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Now here's Pickett. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
What's this percentage? 46.7%. Oh, great.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I don't think you upgraded them yet that much yet.
Ball on that 47-yard line, 1st down. From the gun, it gets to Gainwell. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They'll come to the line.
Yeah, I'm still in the third quarter.
We're on here with Will Shipley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throwing from the gun here. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Ravens back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. To throw here on 1st down.
No way, I just got sacked.
The defense, and they take him down. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Like Gustav. Yes.
Trying again, following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. Still has some space inside the 35. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. On 1st down, they'll run. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Back to the well again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Returns looking good so far. And they finally bring him down after a huge return into their territory. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That's who is running back, Kenneth Gainwell.
Bro, what's wrong with my
And they
team?
get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
I'm not stopping the runs. I'm not stopping the passing now. They're just trying to win. But they're not winning in 98.
Working inside the red zone. Pass caught by Gainwell.
Let's take this guy.
To the ground.
I'm on the 4th quarter now.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We reached the end of 3 in this.
I don't know how I'm blowing them out right now. This is crazy. 98 to 16. How the fuck am I in 98?
Lopsided 4th quarter. Second and 6 coming up here.
They might do a running play here. Let's see.
To throw his
A
Pickett.
pass?
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This guy sucks. He's at 50% right now.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They send a receiver in motion right. To the air, 3rd and long. And the defender coming away with it. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
11 turnovers. Yeah, this is great.
1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead.
Of course he reaches out to grab me. That's great.
But that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Throwing now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff.
What the fuck? I went over a guy. I literally like stumbled and like kept standing during a stumble.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him.
I'm not doing good in these running plays now. This is bad. They're trying to stop my running.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Hand off to the back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line.
20 rushes and almost 300 yards. Wow. My team is cooking this season. You know, it's a preseason.
Here's the handoff. And he's able to get to the 2 before the stop.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back.
Why am I going backwards? What the fuck was that?
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss.
What was that play? That was like a fucked up
This is
move.
35.
I went backwards on that shit.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Fullback drive. I never done this. What is this about?
Going power with a big time.
That's a new move I never done.
It's in.
I just broke 100, by the way.
The Ravens continue adding to an insurmountable lead. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to.
Yeah, this is great. I'm gonna get a good season. I'm gonna get a good season. But I also have progressive fatigue on. So I'm kind of challenging myself with that.
He's gonna field this at the 2. And he gets up beyond the 20, but
They're probably already tired. They have progressive fatigue on. I didn't turn it off because I wanted a challenge.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. This offense getting all set for this series. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Just gonna keep throwing away for the negative percentage.
Pickett will look to throw. He's got time here. This ball's caught by Uzama. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Pickett to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Wait, how many times? I was. Oh, I think I put 6 minutes in the quarter. I meant to put
And he's getting
5.
for the
Excuse
second
me.
time this game.
I think I have. Well, I think I have 6 minutes in the quarter, not 5.
Brushes him off with ease. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Blown back gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Back-to-back carries here. Has a lane past the 45. Through the 35. 20. 15. Spinning his way to the end zone. Touchdown. The Ravens are running them out of the building. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here comes their offense out again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll throw to begin this drive. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Pickett. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. So
Throwing the ball away for a long time now. He hasn't had a chance for interceptions yet. He doesn't good passes, but he's not doing good right now.
Getting out to his left. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. New set of downs for him at the 38. Pickett set to pass. Forced out to his right. He's calling his own number.
He's scrambling too much.
And they catch up to him, but not
He's not like my quarterback.
And a 1st down.
My first quarterback. He's technically scrambling a lot more. Look at him, he's scrambling.
Now here he goes again. And he's tackled for no gain.
Yeah, I got the they changed out my players.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Eagles trying to do some window dressing. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now Pickett. Finds him over the middle. And
This is bad because my team is not defending.
4 downs now to get in.
We're going to score again.
To throw, Pickett. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown.
He's not winning this game, no matter how hard he
Eagles
tries.
putting up points in a game decided. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles take 7 points off the deficit. Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Right down to an onside kicks. What's going on here?
Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Ravens returning their offense and this running back to the field. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. And he's brought down after a short gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Wow, they're going to pass it here.
I hit aggressive for that, and it failed.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And
What was that?
as he's brought down. Still well short after the 3-yard
What
run.
was
It's gonna
that?
be 4th down and 6.
I did a hit stick and I stumbled.
Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Running this one left. Stiff up by a man, and now he's in the clear. Bullays his way in for the touchdown. The Ravens throwing 6 more on the blowout. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue.
This is almost an hour-long game. Jesus.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Their offense ready to take the field now. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now here's Pickett. Buys time, rolling right. That's 16.
He scrambles too much.
And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
And now he's starting to scramble too much.
Back to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. The tip definitely broke up that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And there's our last-stand image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Ravens see the return go out of bounds. And that is how this game's going to end. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
This was a long game. This was an hour long. That was crazy. An hour-long game, Jesus. That was the longest game I ever played in my life. Even though I'm using no accelerated clock, I'm still doing a lot of fucking touchdowns. Jeez, it was a long time. I couldn't sack the quarterback because, well, That's not right. Going against the Falcons.
It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Falcons and the Ravens coming up next.
The rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Brandon Gunn, Charles Davis, happy
Yeah, I got the rain.
alongside you, and I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts, and a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that, these coaches like to win, and I used to think it really didn't matter who won in the preseason. Then I watched some of those shows that the NFL does, and you see the coaches in preseason after a loss jumping all over their guys. So I learned one valuable lesson. Wins and losses count no matter what time of year it is.
Set to go now on a wet and rainy afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And out a little across the 20.
Why am I kicking off on the preseason, man? I should get the ball first. Cousins. Kirk Cousins.
And coming off of an off season where Kirk Cousins was coming back from an Achilles injury,
So this is I'm gonna have 2 quarters now before the backups come in. So I need to try and lock in with the team I have.
while that was a jolt, Kirk Cousins has a great ability to just shake things off, move forward, and let his talents come through.
And they'll get him down after.
Why is my shit different? What the fuck?
Of 8, 2nd and 2. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now. 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early.
Alright, this is not gonna work. My fucking team is... My Vanessa is on the right side. It's not supposed to be like that. It's not designed for that. What the fuck, man? Of course, my game is frozen.